season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the California Golden Bears, against the 18th ranked team, the Stanford Cardinal. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Hayden bringing pressure. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. Finding some room at the 25. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. Pulls it in. It's Ross. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 47.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers, usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
And here he goes. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the hit sets up his offense.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So backed up, that big play gives them the first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. And then first down, right back to the running game.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Off the RPO, clock to the right. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now
it's a fake. The up man has it. And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Golden Bears are going to keep this drive rolling. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Finds his man. It's Green. And the Golden Bears are going to keep this drive moving.
Not a huge gain here, but the quarterback does a nice job of going with this safe, smart option, finding the big tight end and picking up a critical first down to keep this drive rolling.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Will be tackled after wait and see what this penalty marker is about. For that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. He could go. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
But it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. There's the first down and more. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? Man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that 2nd level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Hayden. That's caught. It's Ross. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Hung comes up with the catch. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
In the red area, it's Watson.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Getting set for the second quarter here, both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drop. So California's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Caught by the receiver. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver, hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. But, man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tackle made him to play at the 29-yard line. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that.
And here comes a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team pins it in and brings him down. the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle it at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down here for this offense. And they hand it off to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Watson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Looking to pass, it's Hayden. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. This Stanford offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Gets some space and on the 30. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Back in motion now. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the Golden Bears are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4 on 1st down and goal.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, that's a touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Now the first play of this drive now from the 35. On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses it.
Stanger comes to the line quickly here. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. Stanford getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Hayden. Looks to the left, pass caught. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinal. This offense cannot be stopped.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown now.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return starts from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to throw. It's Hayden. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. That's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And now the handoff. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Stanford will kick it off to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Cal's offense back out on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Puts into space at the 50. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and the receiver just seem to be in sync, tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's James. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. First and long now after the penalty. Wants to throw it. Looking deep downfield with the left. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. He's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running back has it on a screen now. Makes a nice move there. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Looking deep to the right side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. The Golden Bears will line up here on first down and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Breaks the catch. Can he get in? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The offense keeps the coach on the field. It's fourth. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. Fourth down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Cardinal offense is back out there on the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
They'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. Cal's offense takes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Here comes a handoff. As the first down is still going. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Breaks into the clear. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Running back with the football. Running with purpose. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Stanford getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Hayden. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. Defense picks it up on the run. They bring him down, but a takeaway and a return. A big play by this defense.
As a quarterback who scrambles, you pick up such good yards, but you have to get down and protect the football and take care of yourself in those big hits. Because if you don't, run the risk of coughing it up like you did on that play.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
This time, a completion. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. What a ride it's been so far. We're set up for a classic finish to see who's going to claim this conference championship. Let's take one final look at the stats. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Change of direction. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, Cal. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers. But, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Stanford offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. And they bounce back from that costly error here. Looking downfield. It's Hayden. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Stanford comes to the line quickly here.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the return brought down by the coverage team there. So California's offense back out on the field now. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Play fake, looking to throw. Snags a good throw. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Third down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And the Golden Bears pick up enough for a first down.
Hey, third down, why not give it to the workhorse one more time for a first down? Keep it on the ground, keep working that clock. One of the better atmospheres we've seen, this night-game atmosphere. But this running back and this offense having their way and looking to put this game away.
Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackled, but first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Leaning on the run game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. A play action, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And the Stanford offense is back out there on the field. The conference championship may come down to this drive. Can they reach the end zone?
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
It's a short completion of the big tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down at the 42.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
The screen pass was set up perfectly, but the defense makes a heck of a play to knock that ball away. I thought they might come up with a pick. In fact, the offense should be relieved it wasn't an interception because the only thing in front of him was an empty field.
Back to pass. It's Hayden. Grab down the middle. It's Hall. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? 3rd down, out of the shotgun. receiver grabs him. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Pressure is coming. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Hall. Make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Caught near the goal line. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second and goal for the offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Stanford. Still no answer for this offense.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass, and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the great.
And looking for a big play here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run and creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. From 2 touchdowns behind, they can now take the lead. First down and goal. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And this to almost certainly win the football game. It's good! What a way to win a conference championship! Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.